Mic check. Beats by Avery.
Oh, that's Avery right there?
Yeah. It's one of our sponsors. Beats by Avery.
Shout out that little Avery, man.
If y'all need some beats, make sure y'all holler at my boy Beats by Avery. Yeah. The recap. How we looking, bro? Good, y'all?
Yeah, look kind of far back a little bit.
I mean, you like it? Nah, we're good.
You said that cool?
Avery, you got another one.
And that's crazy how he able to manage all that and still go to school.
I know, right?
Shout out to Avery, man.
Big time. Yeah, that's when we had him on. We was kind of talking to David about that. Like, yo, how does he manage to go to school and like do all of this? So I guess they got it worked out with the school.
Yeah, I gotta go back and catch that one.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Definitely a lot of talent.
Indeed. So this is the recap, baby. We on another week. Got a special guest here today with us, Mr. Marshall Talley.
What's going on?
But normally what we like to do, bro, is we Kay and I will recap our week, and then we kind of hand the show over to you and kind of get into your story and recap who you are. How was your week?
I knew it. I was trying to beat you to the punch.
It's a little slow on the draw.
Yeah, for slow. For sure. I'm talking about for slow. Nah, real business. Man, we fresh out the podcast event in Atlanta, the Black Effect podcast event. We made a lot of connections, met a bunch of great people. Should be working with them soon. If everything come out right.
Follow-up game got to be strong.
Yeah, follow-up game got to be strong on both ends.
Yeah, definitely.
As we dishing, they got to be able to receive.
Indeed.
And what else we did, man? We had a little nightlife fun down there. We chilled out, did some stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing major. Business been good. I mean, we renting out cars daily. Sold out dates for real.
Yeah.
Like I talked to you earlier, I said, man, Wayne, you calling me, you got cars sitting, but what you tell me?
They all out.
They all gone, so it's all a facade.
Yeah, it looked like they all there.
It looked like it.
But they can't be booked.
It's all booked up. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
So, life's been great, bro. So call it good. What you got?
On a car rental tip, definitely sold out. Got the slingshot out a couple times this weekend.
Okay.
Like this past week, Thursday to Thursday. So that's been good. Yeah. So the weather's starting to turn. So people, starting to turn on to it. So that's a blessing. Had a great time at the event. T-shirt shop been going crazy. We had quite a few big orders come through. So early morning, late nights in there, grinding. So probably when I leave here, I'm probably going back over there to knock out another order. We got a big order that is due tomorrow. So got to get that done. Outside of that, man, life's been good. Just been enjoying life and working like a madman. Really. So that's been really it. But without further ado, we want to get into the guest, the man of the hour. So I've been knowing, I feel like I say this a lot on this joint because I got the opportunity of knowing a lot of entrepreneurs in the area. And like for you particularly, like I've been watching you since I've been here, like you've always been, everybody just always like, yo, Tally. And then just watching you evolve has been amazing to see. Just from, the things that you did as far as bartending and events, and now like, what we're going to talk about with the commissioner and all that stuff. Like that's, making Black culture, everything that you're doing for the community has been amazing to see. So, give it up for Marshall Talley. Yeah.
For sure. Appreciate y'all.
So what we want to do is basically get into your story from the beginning, from
knee high to tree high.
Knee high to tree high. There you go.
All right, cool, man. So I'm a native of Macon, Georgia. I was born in East Macon. I started my educational career in May Evans. Went to Jones, Appleton, Northeast. Graduated 2002. Did a couple of years at Albany State. Went Went to Atlanta.
What you do in Albany State? Like what? What you go
I
to
did
school for?
music education.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So I'm a big band music person.
Okay.
I marched in the band. Drum major at Northeast.
Okay.
Played tuba down at ASU. Went to Atlanta one summer. My homeboys up there, they was doing certified crunk at the time. This was around 2004.
Okay.
And so, man, I went up one summer and then go back.
Said didn't go back.
That was pretty much it, man. I went to Atlanta like the big lights.
Oh yeah.
The fast pace, man, caught me. So, was in Atlanta for a couple of years. Came back home around 2010.
So from 2004 to 2010, you was up in Atlanta pretty much.
Yeah, that's a big stretch.
Yeah.
Sure.
2008 to 2010, I'm kind of like back and forth.
Gotcha.
Kind of back and forth. Settled back. During that time, I was known for being, for producing.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I was known for producing back then. During that time, we didn't have a lot of money. So me, Dean, I was producing for Dean at the time.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. So I'll
shout out to Dean.
all
man.
Dean early stuff,
Wow, that's crazy.
So we was at Wing Cafe on a Monday. LJ Dunn was doing Monday Night Live.
Mixtape Monday or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, we just looking around, feeling out the place. And I was like, man, I need to see if I can get a job in here, because, like, it seemed like while the networking was going, and I was fresh back in Macon. So, I was just trying to, like,
Get yourself back in.
I
Acclimated.
had been gone for a minute. And so, just checking out the scoping the scene, I was like, man, I can really come in here and take over.
On like a promoting, like thinking about promoting or
Nah, just like taking over like the bar.
okay.
Yeah. Because, in Atlanta, I was bartending. So,
Okay.
Hold on, so we gotta go back.
Yeah. for
You
sure.
gotta go back.
I was wondering
Because you like, I was in Atlanta, woo to do, then I just came back. You know what I'm saying? That was a lot of years in Atlanta, stories untold.
Yeah.
So how did you get into the bartending?
Let me see. I was always mixing drinks. We were mixing drinks like back in high school. So we was like those kids. We were smart. We was doing what we had to do, but we partied and had fun.
Have fun too. Yeah, makes sense.
So like the band trips, we we on the
yeah.
drum line and the tubas. We on the same bus. So like we sneaking in and out of Peaches on Emory Highway. So that was us back in high school.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we was always like alcohol has always like played a part of my life.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I worked at a bar. It was on the border.
Okay. Is that like a Mexican spot, right?
On the border,
Mexican
that's
spot.
a
Yeah. So if you Monroe, down around that Monroe area.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
So I was down there like around Chili's. On the border closed now, but that's where I started off at though.
Is it a franchise? I feel like I seen that.
Yeah, they around everywhere.
It's franchise. Yeah. So that's how I got my intro into like bartending for real. I did a lot of white bars in Atlanta. So
Got you.
yeah, when I came back to Macon, it was almost like culture shock in a sense, especially being at Wings Cafe.
Yeah, for sure. I can see that.
Yeah, I had to get back in the groove. But yeah, Atlanta was like years and years and years of just partying.
Gotcha.
Yeah, trying to find myself.
Yeah.
So with the bartending, do you have to have a certain type of license or something to start working for a bar, or just like age? I got the age, so I can work. Like I'm 21, so
Well, for me, it's more of an experience thing.
okay.
I mean, people would send you classes, whatnot, but I mean, it's really an experience thing.
Okay, I got you. Okay, so you back in Macon, you seen the spot, you said, hey man, look like I'm finna take over. So what's next?
So we go in, I go in, take over. Pretty much. So during that time, man, Wing Cafe, it was like real just fun for the community.
Yeah, for sure.
That's when Bloomfield kind of embraced me. I'm an East Side guy, so graduating from high school, we really didn't cross over too
Yeah,
much.
for sure. I heard your path of like schools you went to. I said, bro, didn't do nothing but the East Side.
Yeah. So they embraced me. Bloomfield is like my second home. Shout out to them.
Shout out Bloomfield.
Yeah, like yeah.
Like hell, for sure.
And so we did Wings Cafe for a couple of years. Man, we had the hottest happy hour in the city. I was doing a lot of Vegas stuff at the time. We Shun Fire, 750, lemon drops on the bar on fire.
Oh, man.
doing all that Vegas style stuff.
Okay,
you know?
got you.
And so at the time, I had a green drink I used to make for the women. And so I used to top it with 151. And so, it always got them drunk. So,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
so, like, that was the thing. Like, the dudes would come in. Like, people would come in at, like, 4 o'clock and not leave till, like, 10, 11. Like, this every day. Like, this
Man.
like,
Oh man,
crazy, like,
lit.
So, yeah, Wings was, like, really that spot back in the day.
Yeah.
And so, one night I'm bartending. I'm in the pit. And it's a young lady. I was kind of ignoring her. She was... sometimes you just ignore people, when you in that groove. So she was like, "Fuck a bartender." She like just screaming it. So I'm like, "All right, that's cool." I'm gonna name the drink that because I ain't had no name for the drink.
So green juice or
Yeah,
something.
just like a green drink. Yeah.
Right.
So I named the drink "Fuck a Bartender," and then like kind of just took off, and then everybody just started calling me like "Fuck a Bartender." So that's how that happened.
Got
Fuck a
you.
Bartender, yeah.
So you don't even remember who this girl is?
Yeah, Val.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Val, yeah.
she the one gave you today, man. That's
So she jumped it out, man.
That's dope.
And let me see. After Wings Cafe, I got fired from Wings.
Dang.
Yeah, so it was if you know Wings back in the day, it was a lot of
Go ahead and say it.
a lot of gang activity going on back then.
Hood.
Yeah.
Shout out to the hood.
Yeah. So it was an event one night, and the mob, I think the mob was throwing a party. But anyway, them boys like pissed off, so it was like it was deep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We catching guns at the door, so I already know there's guns in there.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
They'll
man,
come in
yeah.
earlier, like high guns in the ceilings and shit like that.
Oh,
like
man.
throughout the day. So I'm like, man, we catching guns. I know guns in here. So, hardcore head of security, he's scared. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, we finna shut it down.
Right.
So it's got to be like 12 o'clock. We jam packed.
Yeah.
And so the owner, he comes back. He was like, what's going on? We in a little money box. I ride by, parking lot full. I come back, parking lot empty.
Asian, right?
Yeah.
So
he trying to go for the money.
I'm like, hey man, we had guns, and you know what I'm saying. So I stopped the party. He was like, guns. I don't see no, you know what I'm saying. Like
Right.
they really don't care. You know what I'm saying.
Right.
So he was like, you fired, get out. You know what I'm saying. So like at that time, I'm pissed off. You know what I'm saying. So I knock his head off. You know what I'm saying. So he go back in one of them little kung fu move type things. You know what I'm saying. So hardcore take me out in the money room, which I'm kind of glad because at that time, like. You never know.
Right, for sure.
So,
Probably got a move he ain't never seen.
yeah. So that was my stink at Wings Cafe. So after that, I realized, I had a real brand at that point.
Yeah.
And so I was able to like go in different spots. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh,
kind of
wow.
like almost like how you would pay a host.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh,
on the
okay.
bartending scene, you know what I'm saying? So like I
Gotcha.
was doing that at the time. And so I did After Dark, did a couple of spots. During that time, it was Sensation South. Guy had brought me in on a tip drill Tuesdays, him and Jimmy. Shout out to them. Did that for a couple of years. And then after that, I mean, we just kind of like, I just blossomed.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So it was like more of a promotional type thing as well. Like I'm here, I'm promoting, and I'm fixing the drinks.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's a first of its type, like
People going
promoter
places
and
for bartenders.
yeah,
like I never
promoter
heard
and
that.
bartender in
Yeah,
one. Like
for
that's
sure.
solid.
Yeah, that's hard.
I jumped that off. And then after that, it was kind of like pretty much helping people build out their concepts, helping
like
people
on
with their
the
numbers. And
Consulting.
yeah, doing openings and stuff like that. Yeah.
Gotcha. So what kind of like stepped you into that lane? Like how'd you come from like, okay, I'm kind of being a host of parties. I mean, I'm a bartender / host kind of ordeal to like, hey, now I can.
Yeah, people just asking questions.
Okay.
Yeah. So you coming for me, coming
Pretty
to me
much
for the
seeing you
questions.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, this man got to know what he doing.
Yeah.
Because they picking them to come in the spot. So you got to have some type of knowledge because I'm pretty sure you ain't just blindly just bartending like and not knowing the logistics.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right. Especially going in and out of all of the different spots.
Yeah, for sure.
So like, how'd you like that part of, because now you coming from being behind the bar to really like, helping people kind of set
So
up.
on that end, it was more of a learning experience, just dealing with different owners per se,
Gotcha.
and the reality of the market.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because a lot of owners that come in like, hey, I want to do A, B, and C. and deep. And then you gotta be like, all right, so what makes sense realistically?
Right.
Because we still gotta execute it.
Right.
Yeah. And so that part, I mean, it's been a big learning experience from, let me see, Heaven, Mystique.
Oh man, that's what it was called, Mystique.
Yeah,
That was-
East Macon, right?
Yeah.
It was the old 32.
right.
Okay. Yeah, you was there, well, bro.
Then we remixed it with Triple Crown.
Triple Crime. Yeah.
I was helping out Miss Grant them down at the ballroom. Prime time. I pretty much did everything except for overtime, during this area.
Yeah, for sure.
Everything except for overtime. It's urban.
Right. And that's how, because I know you said like trying to take the owner, their vision and like being like, all right, how can we actually execute it? How's that conversation normally?
Because I'm pretty sure they everywhere with it.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm thinking to me trying to start a business, my bad to cut you off. Like I'm everywhere, but I be needing somebody who know what I need to do to try to like guide me. Like, bro, this is what it need to look like.
I mean, it's real conversations. And then, once I matured, I came to a point where like, at the end of the day, I mean, it's your spot. All I can do is offer my suggestions.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as I hit that ceiling where I feel like I'm not beneficial no more, I mean, it's time for me to do it.
Yeah. Because at that point, they not even listening.
Yeah.
Was you charging for this, or this was like I'm just looking out?
Oh, no, it's different charge, yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, for sure,
I'm working,
for sure. Yeah, you gotta pay to play.
Yeah,
And then-
one question is a FYI. You ask you 2-3, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's consulting right there.
Gotcha. For
Especially if
sure.
it's about, you know what I'm saying, what you doing.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, if you're just looking out, I mean, you're looking out. But yeah, when you come to me like, hey, I want to do A, B, and C, how I do it, what I need to do, who I need to talk to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You gonna put it together.
Yeah.
And that's crazy to ask for help but not listen. Like how many times you ran into that scenario?
I mean, but
Like you beating their door down like, no, man, no. And they just like, yes.
to be fair though, you know what I'm saying? Like, I come with a concept like, hey, I want to, not nothing against Dre, but like Heaven, for instance.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Heaven was really the first, like, oh, I can come sit down and look nice, like Atlanta style, like
That's how it was nice.
ooh, hookah and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really want a club at the end of the day.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really want a club at the end of the day.
Oh, saying like that's kind of what he wanted. It was supposed to. It was kind of a restaurant, but he wanted a club.
Yeah, I mean, because like once you see that money,
Cause I was finna say it turned up toward it.
once you see the money, you know what I'm saying? Like that club money come real fast, but it come with a lot of liability too.
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
That's that thin line, in my line of work. Yeah.
Trying to manage the two, like trying to make sure.
Like
that
you
don't
said,
push
it's
them
hard
over
to
the
decide
edge.
too, because like if like you say, you think of clubs is fast money, anybody getting in, they wearing anything, it's just a payola all day. But go ahead.
Yeah, I can say during that time too, I had did wings, I had did ballroom, Zodiac. You know what I'm saying? So I had seen a lot of
The club. I mean, you
I
did a
seen
lot of clubs.
killing, a lot of death. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't seen all the liability that come with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like in my mind frame, I'm like, this is what you want to do on the straight.
Yeah, I'm good on you.
Yeah, those spots you just named, history as far as like bad stuff happening.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh man, have you seen any of that stuff firsthand, or you kind of just like heard about it
Oh no, this firsthand.
firsthand?
Yeah.
This firsthand.
Gotta be-
What pushed you to keep going, bro? Like I know I'm kind of dancing around this subject, but to see that traumatizing stuff, like I'm gonna keep. I can stand
money.
around it. It's the money.
Yeah.
That was so real. Shout out to the real.
All right, no,
Shout out to us too, 'cause, bro. People come up here and say something so passionate,
Nah,
like, no,
it's
it's just
the
for the
matter, man.
people, man. And
Yeah, to be honest with
That
you,
was
like if
super real.
I could find something else, particularly on the community, on the community side, like bro, I quit and just me and Kim just do our, cheers when I like our side hustle, but like it's just you put a lot into these businesses, and then like any given night, it can be taken away.
yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
that's a big fact because it's a huge liability. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like anything can happen. Especially when everybody on the alcohol.
Yeah, and then the state of our community, like. But these parents really should be at home with their kids, but they in here with me turned up. You know what I'm saying? And then,
Right.
we putting a lot of people on the streets, drinking and driving. We done lost a couple of people. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like, we feel all that. Yeah.
No, definitely. I can definitely understand that because that's something that y'all gotta like. Y'all well, I guess whenever you get your liquor license or whatever, well, not your liquor license, but your pour permit, ain't that something like they talk about?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just kind of make sure you.
So that was one thing we was I was able to help get passed a few years back was that pouring permit. That was real big. Yeah.
What is that?
So a pouring permit is you have to take an alcohol awareness class.
Okay.
If you serve alcohol.
Okay.
So bartender service, you have to take a class, to let you know that you've been taught alcohol awareness. Yeah.
Alcohol awareness.
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, what does that prevent, or what does that serve? Like, I got.
It teach you like dram shop laws, things like that. So like, if I serve you a drink, I overserve you, you go out and have an accident, I'm responsible.
Hold on, what? So wait. I go to your bar, I get drunk, I have a wreck, and I can say, nah, it's my man Talley fault. He shouldn't have did those shots like that.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, dram shop law.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So
And
I
then-
can just blame any DUI on my bartender if I decide to get one.
I mean, technically, like if you come to my restaurant and I overserve you, and I let you leave knowing that you drunk, and that's
intoxicated,
okay.
Okay, I got you. Try to like stay aware of their intoxication levels. Okay, for sure.
Then also, checking ID, overserving, stuff like that. But yeah, everything dealing with alcohol awareness and safety.
Okay.
Makes sense. So I know, like, also that y'all kind of, you and Kim, y'all did like a program with the school on like some kind of certification or something like that. With,
Yeah. So we do online courses.
Okay.
We do have a contract with Macon Build, like I said, for the alcohol awareness course. And then we also bartender training. We do that. We have that online also.
Okay. Dope.
So yeah, we got a couple of courses online.
That's super dope. How's that been like going on the education side of it?
That's pretty sweet. I mean, like you said it and forget it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Like once you do the course, I mean, it's done. I mean, you just pretty much just marketing it after that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. That's what we need to get into, Wayne, because we all like tangible. We there talking. For you just saying that y'all put it online, just kind of walk away. And if you get it, you get it. You don't, you don't. It's more passive.
I think we dropped that in 2016? Yeah, 2016, 17. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we had it up for a minute. Yeah.
And you still kind of get people that go through it.
Mm-hmm.
That's super solid. Yeah. Set it and forget it. That's for sure. Definitely.
Okay, so your timeline, we hearing all the older spots. So now most people may know you for being in Vibes. How did that connection happen?
So, my wife Kim, she's from the country. Bud, I'm from the country, Wilkinson County. Shout out to them.
Shout out to Wilco.
Ray, I already had a relationship with Bud them.
Okay.
And me and Ray pretty cool. So, Bud hit us up. We was on the phone. I think we was on the 4-way. It was me, Ray, Bud, Chris. And so, Bud, I want to open up a spot. So we had been brainstorming. So I'm like, boom, vibe. Because at that time, like, the word vibe.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Bud really wanted to put a spot in the city that kind of felt like Atlanta, you know. And it was our job to like kind of make that come to life. Pretty
Gotcha.
much. Yeah. So, shout out to Bud.
Yeah, big shout out to Buff. So you was with that. So you've been with them since the conception of the idea. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah. From the
I
rip.
mean, you helped them come up with the name, the menu, the decor, everything like that.
Yeah. So I left. Let me see. I did leave like right before opening. We was kind of like having like some disagreement. So I did leave
Okay.
and went back. I was at Triple Crown too, like kind of helping them get through their thing. And then I came back after the opening.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's cool, man. That gotta feel good, like to see. Something like that. Just an idea, just bringing it to life,
Being a part of it,
and being a part
watching
of
it.
Yeah, kind of like babies, like
Yeah.
your children. Yeah.
For sure, just watching it grow up and mature, and then still being because our Vibe's been around for how long now?
Yeah, we finna do our 3-year anniversary July.
Yeah, that's huge,
For sure.
especially for like a black, club,
Yeah.
or restaurant, spot. Like, that's
Pretty
huge.
smooth years too, for the most part.
In a saturated market, and we got a high poverty rate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
Yeah, for sure.
it's a struggle. We get into it though.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. So, what's been some of your I guess the highs and lows over there?
I would say the highs have been, just hitting numbers, hitting goals. Vibe Fest, that was real big.
Yeah, that was super dope.
Being able to, I guess, use the Vibes brand and connect Bud, I guess, with what's going on with the city.
Okay,
As far as on the politics and the economic side.
gotcha.
What we're able to offer the community on the community side.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I really care about. You know what I mean? Slinging drinks and food, that's easy.
Yeah.
We do that all day, every day, yeah. But what we able to accomplish with, community stuff, I'm real proud about that.
Okay. Speaking of the community, Making Black culture. Let's get your insight on, when you joined the team, or were you a part of the creation of Making Black culture, or you kind of joined them as they was already?
Yeah, so it's me, Brandon, his wife Nadia, Muse. It really, man, we just Muse wanted to throw a Juneteenth parade. And that's kind of how it started. We were sitting on the patio at Vibes, and she was like, bro, we should throw up Juneteenth parade. And so her and B them, B Greenwood Bottom, it was supposed to originally go down MLK, but that's a state road, so we had troubles getting that road blocked off. So it kind of doubled back a year later, and so it was like, man, what's up with the Juneteenth parade? And so that's kind of how we created Making Black culture through the parade. But Making Black culture itself, events, we're gonna get into civic engagement. That's our next real big focus, civic engagement.
Okay.
But yeah, man, Making Black culture is gonna be real deep. Right now we have a 5-person board. No, 7-person board. But we're trying to figure out how we're gonna do this membership. So once we get this membership thing together, we're ready to grow.
Okay.
Yeah, really make some move.
Yeah, that's gonna be solid. Yeah. So because I know we talked to B about it and Muse, what's your view on how things came together with that parade? How you felt like that went?
Oh, it was stressful. Very stressful. We talking about raising 30,000
Yeah.
in a matter of 3 months.
And for most of y'all, y'all had never really been in the nonprofit.
Well, I had some dealings with nonprofit. I had did Project ID.
Okay. Oh, that's right. That's right.
So I did Project ID. I worked with them for probably about half a year to a year before they canceled that program, and then we actually started a nonprofit, registered and ready. Okay. But kind of after that election, everybody kind of went off and did their ways, and then the organization itself kind of dissolved.
Gotcha.
But, yeah, Making Black culture, we all kind of know what we have to do now as far as organization.
Right.
Yeah. So,
but at the time, it was just kind of trying to figure it out.
What's about when we first organized?
Yeah, when y'all first organized.
No. I mean, we know what we had to do. We just had to put the police pieces in place. You know what I'm saying, to make it happen. Yeah. We know what we want to do.
That's what's up. So with the because y'all had something else coming up soon with Making Black culture, right?
Right now it's just the Juneteenth parade. Well, Juneteenth parade, and then we also gonna do
because this is second, right?
Yeah, this is second annual. Yeah, second annual. And the theme for this year is Black Girl Magic.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna have some honorees. We're gonna be honoring some ladies that's been doing a lot in the community, past and present. The grand marshals for the parade will be the Redness.
Okay.
Yeah, Miss Carla and her mom. They're gonna be the grand marshals this year.
Oh, we dope.
And during that Juneteenth festival, we are doing a debutante.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna have Little Miss Mrs. Juneteenth. So that's gonna be dope. Amber Jones is kind of heading that. She's one of our board members, so we're excited about that. And then the black party we did last year, we bought Big Crit too. Shout out to Crit.
Yeah, big shout out to them.
Yeah, so we got a nice little Juneteenth lineup
for that whole weekend.
Yep.
That's hard. What about the so the membership portion? I know you said it wasn't in full effect, but what does being a member of Making Black culture look like? Like being a member?
Yeah, right now I don't know, but we got a lot of people in the community that have a lot of resources, that have a lot of knowledge, they have a lot of willpower to just do work. You know what I'm saying? They want to be involved. They hungry, so we got to make sure we do it right and get them involved.
Got you. speaking of involvement in so much community, I'm glad we're segueing in this direction. So you're running for district. I don't want to butcher the name, but it's District 2. Give me the title. I know it's something with the water.
Yeah, it's
water
a District 2 board seat for the Macon Water Authority.
There we go.
Yeah. Let's
talk about that. So what made you get into, trying to be, run for a board member and stuff like that?
So I really just want to be the change I want to see.
Okay. Great answer.
Yeah, I wasn't pleased with a lot of things our current seat holder was doing. So I mean, I don't know.
Where is District 2?
So District 2. All right, so bring up your visual map. If you're in East Macon,
okay,
Gray Highway on the left side. So that's Kroger side.
Kroger side. Okay.
So everything on the left side of Kroger. Then we're gonna go down Spring Street. Mm-hmm. You're gonna shoot up Riverside. Everything on the left side of Riverside.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's Pleasant Hill.
Yeah, Pleasant Hill, all that area. It runs all the way up to like Windbush.
Okay.
So it's pushing all the way over, and then once you get to Pinona, everything on Overtime side.
Okay.
So it goes all the way back up to
anywhere on Williamson Road.
Yeah, that's my district also. So it goes back up into Bloomfield.
So you got my vote.
Cabin. Yeah. So yeah, it's cut real weird, but it's a big district. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
So running for district, how does running a campaign? How does that look?
I hate
what does it look like?
It's so when you never been in a position where you just have to ask people for stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to have to act. It's a lot of asking.
Yeah, for sure.
A whole lot of asking.
I see that.
Can I get a donation?
Yeah.
Can I get this? It's a whole lot of asking. It's pretty much all you're doing is asking.
So what all goes into running the campaign? I know you need money to, campaign, but like, what do you need the money for? What does it go towards?
So you got to get programs as far as like you see your district, you see who voted. It get real deep. Like they have programs where I can look at your household. I can tell who all stay there. If you like going out, they got a lot of data on us.
Okay, and they make you pay for it.
Yeah, you got to pay for it.
Gotcha. So you get the insight on what you need to do for the district and what pretty much to say.
Pretty much just how to market to them.
Okay, yeah. Because
you got some people that vote. You got some people that don't vote at all. You know what I'm saying? So your people that you're going to vote, they vote, early vote every time. Whether it's raining, storming outside, they going to vote. You know what I'm saying? All that data.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so then little perks and other things, how to market to them.
Right.
Okay.
So you have mailers that you mail out that's really expensive. You got yard signs, you got posters, you got little cards. Pretty much all your marketing stuff you got to pay for.
Social media ads too. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do a little pre-campaigning right here. So what are you promising to the District 2 community for your position that you're running for?
That's your.
I know. So I want to hear it.
Right.
So I mean, so it's a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? First I want to say when it comes to our water, we have. When you look at it as a product, we got one of the best products in the nation.
Yeah, I heard that.
Our water has won a lot of awards.
Right.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So when it comes to facilities, we have one of the top facilities in the nation.
Oh man.
So when we had that, when we had the flood of '94, we kind of got a reset as far as our facility. We got a top of the line facility.
Got you.
And so currently, the water authority pumps out 25 million gallons of water every day.
Gotcha.
Oh, man.
Every day. And so we had a capacity to pump 60.
Oh, wow.
Today, we could pump 60 today if we needed to.
But right now,
we're only pumping 25.
Why is that?
I'm just saying that's just our base.
Okay,
that's just our customer base.
Okay,
yeah. And we have the room to expand to 90 million.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to potential growth, as far as pushing our product is there. Right now we serve Macon Bill. We sell a little water to Jones County and we sell a little water to Forsyth. But I think all in all 55,000 customers as far as ratepayers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Just in your district or just
Now this
overall?
just overall.
Oh, wow.
Overall.
Okay.
So when you talk about potential growth and you talk about economic development and you talk about the product water, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of opportunity there. Twiggs County, Jones County, Forsyth, like we could really be a regional economic like powerhouse when it comes to like our water because we're able to service
Other areas.
other areas. Yeah, easy. Yeah.
So.
Even Warner Robins, when you think about the base, like the base still run off well water.
Really?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like just knowing that opportunity is there, you know, to go down like, hey, we can sell you water. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And on the flip side, you know, like the more water we sell, the better it is for us locals, you know what I'm saying? Because like that's how the Macon Water Authority make their money, you know, one way from the ratepayers.
Right.
Yeah. So we do have an old infrastructure. Macon is 200 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So probably about 6 years ago, the city was over stormwater. So it's four phases when it comes to the water and what the Macon Water Authority is charged for. It's kind of like four things. So fire protection, making sure that the firefighters have pressurized water, you know, when they need to put out fires.
Mm-hmm.
Clean water. So that's when we turn our faucet on, we expect our water to be clean, expect our water to be safe.
Right.
Wastewater, you know, when we flush our toilets, when the water go down the drain, you know, we clean it.
Mm-hmm.
And storm water. So that's washing our cars when it rains, making sure everything go back out
going
to
the drain.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's really that's the main things that's the main focus of the Macon Water Authority.
Gotcha.
Yeah. When it comes to what we do every day. Well, what they do every day.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So with all that being said, when it comes to economic development, there's a lot of opportunity. Like I said, like we got rural neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
We have the best product, one of the best products in the nation. And so when you partner with Industrial Authority, when you partner with the Urban Development Authority, you know, like our main thing is to bring businesses.
Right.
So I would like to see strategic plans, you know, to bring businesses that use high water, you know what I'm saying, that use a lot of water. So we have a couple of businesses here now. We have graphic packaging. They use a lot of water. Man, what's the one that just came? But yeah, we have a couple of businesses here now. So the thing is, we have to upgrade our infrastructure, and then we also have like a lot of wastewater. Well, we have 2 wastewater plants we got to upgrade.
Okay.
So we'll be able to clean more water.
So will that help with the amount of water that I guess will be able to be pushed out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's what we are. Well, that's what the authority is now with upgrades.
Gotcha.
And so the main thing now is to protect our water rates because, you know, they cost a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So protecting our water rates, we do have one of the cheapest water rates in the state. I think we're like 2% lower than the average water rate.
So we got the best water and the cheapest.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I mean, in the future, it's going to be a problem though. Cause I mean, the pot it's not enough. It's not enough money. Right now, we pay $5.99 a month to go into storm water, but it's not enough. Yeah. So I'm expecting them to, you know, try to raise rates in the future. So we have to protect that. We got a lot of older people in our community that's on like fixed income. So we have to try to protect them as much as we can.
Gotcha.
A lot of car detailers, people watch cars and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We can't really be.
But we got to be innovative in creating extra revenue per se.
Right. So that's the going out to other communities saying, hey, you know, why don't y'all just get y'all water from us opposed to doing the well water situation?
Yeah,
kind of
stuff like that.
And then bringing in big companies.
Even with like Pepsi and Coke, you know, like Aquafina, you know, that's Atlanta municipal water.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you know, that's just bottling.
Bottle. Yeah.
So like different things like that.
Okay, so just basically having its own water in a sense, like bottled water.
Yeah, not in a sense, but like just partnering with different companies. Like, hey, you could put our water in your bottle.
Okay.
And with all the revenue and the commercial growth, like what does that do for the people in the community? I guess create jobs, right?
Yeah, most definitely create jobs.
Bring them in. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then once you know, like Man, like they do like these 20, 30-year studies, you know what I'm saying? Like it's far out, you know, like you know what's coming.
Okay.
And then we also create that partnership with the Board of Education. Okay, so we know what kind of industry is coming. Let's invest in early childhood education. So now through the water company, I mean, because water is big business. I mean, $1 billion business. You know what I'm saying? Like engineering, stuff like that. Just jobs around just water, you know what I'm saying? Like big business. So we create a partnership with BOE, invest in early childhood education, helping out reading levels, you know, just through water initiatives and stuff like that.
Wow, that's crazy. I would have never thought that.
Me either, especially about how he said like the amount of water that can be pushed out can drive a company in. Like, so would that deter a company, like a big company that use a lot of water, like would they come in and say, hey, y'all can't produce enough water for us, we can't come here?
I mean, I don't see that happening in this community.
Well, no, not for us. I mean, just like anywhere else in the world.
Yeah. Most definitely. Yeah,
Okay.
So like when these companies, you know, they pick communities, you know, it's a whole bunch of stuff, you know, like they
that they look at.
But like if you got a company like, oh, we use a lot of water,
We need to get our water at the cheapest way possible. Okay. Yeah. No.
Outside of that, it's really just location and all the other stuff.
The other stuff. Yeah.
And as far as water, like man, we got the water.
Yeah, for sure.
We got the water.
I mean, but you gotta think about that too, Kay. Like for you know what I mean, you use a lot of water. So if you was to go to another I guess like city or something like that had a higher rate, you know what I'm saying, for water, that could hinder your business. I can see that. Like now you paying more for water, what you need.
Definitely need water, bro. They got like 4 bathrooms in the spot in the building. Yeah, we going crazy.
All right, so
I'm voting, bro. We need to keep water
when you think about water though, when you think about Macon, you really don't think about water.
No, not at all.
And you should.
Yeah, for sure. So
I got a kind of an offbeat question. How does how do we get nominated for water? Like when does that happen? Like, hey, here's all the water in the world.
Like the award.
Like how does that happen? Like, is it like?
Oh no, I mean just like how y'all have like how they do like podcast shows, like who got the best podcast. I mean it's just organization.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's organization. Okay. Like I don't know what the organization is, but like for instance, like we the American Water Society.
Water people.
Yeah.
Okay. We went everywhere in the world, every city, every state. We got
out of wine glasses. They take some water.
1 million cups of water. Okay, for sure. I just always want to know how they work because that wasn't my first time hearing about us having the best water. But I'm like, it's so many places. Like, how can you like that spot right there, Macon, Georgia? Population maybe 200,000 people, best water damn near in the country.
Yeah.
Real thing.
But our facility, real deal, is legit, like top of the line.
Really?
Like, yeah, it's crazy.
Can the public go and tour the facility? Is that like a thing?
Mm-hmm.
I would love to do that.
I think I went in school once.
Yeah, JT just went on a field trip like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they take you down there. That's some real, from Macon type stuff.
Yeah, and then also with dealing with the water, as our energy rates rise, we had a potential for renewable energy
through the water.
Yeah, through the water. So like I said, like every day we pumping 25 million gallons of water every day. Mm-hmm. And so now they have technology where they putting turbines inside the pipes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's not nothing that'll happen overnight because, they having the thing with storing the energy with the lithium batteries. You know what I'm saying? So, like, once they find that new material.
Mm-hmm. Is that the same concept as what's those things? Like,
the one turns?
Yeah, they used to be in water, turn the.
It's my dam.
Oh, not a dam. Man, like they have the water turning in to produce the energy.
Yeah, same thing.
Kind of same concept.
Yeah, so throughout our pipes, we have pressure relief valves. Mm-hmm. To slow down the pressure before it hit our pipes. So, I mean, it worked the same way, but it's just capturing energy.
Yeah.
So the problems we have right now is just the storage of the energy. Because, like I say, like the lithium batteries, like
they got their own little stuff. Some little issues. So
and I was reading, I want to say like all the material that is supposed to be above lithium, like China owns, like as far as like in the dirt, like China's all in China. So
dang.
Yeah.
Yes.
So where did all the water knowledge come from, bro? I'm not gonna just let you sit up here and just spit all that knowledge like that. Like, was you previously into like this?
I mean, I'm from the East, so man, we smart on the East, man.
Oh, y'all smart. Okay, y'all come smart. Okay, I got you.
But just you have a pop up thought, and you're like, damn, man, I want to get down, and you just go down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
and then that rabbit hole kind of turns you to be like, oh well, I'm gonna run for.
Yeah, but I was always curious about the river though. You know what I'm saying? Like since the flood, I was always just curious about the river, like why boats don't come down the river, or like just stuff about the river. So then I was saying something about renewable energy, and so that's why I first took my dive. I was like, man, I learned about the authority, what they do, the facilities that we have, and I was like, damn, we set up real nice.
Yeah.
And then with everything going on around us, the interstate, Savannah with the port, you know what I'm saying? Like we really set up to succeed.
Yeah, for sure. I say that a lot. Like Macon is definitely a one of a kind type spot, especially for Georgia. Like you really got to come through here to get to a lot of places.
Yeah, we just got to be more intentional about our neighborhoods and the programming that we giving to these kids. We losing a lot of kids.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So I want to kind of get into that too, because I see you guys been doing a lot with the schools and stuff.
Yeah. So through Making Black Culture, the Urban CEO, and then also we created the Booster Club for East Macon. So we've been out there doing a lot of work. We normally go in on Wednesdays. We helping out the Lighthouse team, which kind of is their student government per se. Okay. So yeah, man, we sit in with them, help them get their ideas off, do a lot of mentoring. We partner with Barbers on Duty, so they come in every other Wednesday, cut the boys' hair. You know what I'm saying? We sit down do barbershop talk.
Okay.
Yeah, so we do that. We have a clothing pantry, Illegal Luxury.
Okay.
Help partner with them. So we have this big room just full of clothes and shoes. Kids going there pick out clothes and stuff like that.
That's solid.
Yeah, they need deodorant. Just little things they need. They just go in the room and get it. But just being up there, man. Them teachers need a lot of help, bro.
Really?
They need a lot of help.
Why you say that? I think I know why, but I just want to hear it from you.
I mean, just the kids. I mean,
they different, right?
Yeah, it's a different generation. Yeah, and really can't blame them. I mean, they only doing what they know.
Yeah,
they only doing what they been taught. But yeah, the teachers need a lot of help. So it's just good to be up there and just be, that hand. You know what I'm saying?
That extra hand.
Yeah.
So you think that? Let's just talk about the thing with the kids versus our generation versus theirs. So I know I got friends and family.
I can tell y'all real.
Go ahead.
When we was in school, the kids that's doing all the shooting and the killing and all that, they didn't come to school.
They didn't come to school.
Now, bro, these kids will shoot up somebody's house and they in school the next day.
It's probably just more of killers now. Because people who, like you said, around our age, they didn't come to school, but I'm thinking it's just more of them now. So somebody got to come to school.
I don't even know, bro.
Because is it the parenting? Is it because I'm from a neighborhood where there's a lot of single parents. Yeah. So that's not an excuse. So why wasn't it just as many bad kids? I don't want to say bad, but tormented kids as it is now. What's the influence? What's driving these kids to just be, this crazy?
I think music number one.
Music number one. For sure.
Media, period.
Media. Yeah. And everything desensitized too, because you can easily see a death.
Yeah.
And it's oh man, I just seen 10 people get killed on the internet today. So it doesn't look like nothing out the ordinary.
Yeah. Right. But that's something we have to deal with though.
Yeah, for sure.
Right now, I mean, you got a group of kids they really about their life, and then you got other kids that's not really about their life, but they gotta have guns too because these kids they ain't fighting no more.
Yeah, gotta protect.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's rough, man. I can't imagine
growing up in this.
Yeah, being.
Where did the influx of guns come from?
I don't know.
It was hard for we hung out in different groups, and if somebody had a gun, maybe one person got a little regular gun, maybe. You know what I'm saying? He the one with it for the whole group.
For the whole group.
The man with the gun. But I was
everybody.
Everybody.
And they got big guns.
Big artillery.
Like, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I just always like to just see people, like, ask people opinions on just like what's the difference in the generation. Like, I'm trying to put my hand around it, but I don't know. I don't want to say it's the parents.
That's $1 million question.
Yeah, because the parents are the same pretty much. I mean, I don't think like all parents of this age is just don't know what to say or know how to parent their kids. I'm thinking it's driven by the social media and that music.
Yeah, I mean, you really got.
But we did have Master P and Snoop Dogg, and so we kind of had some.
We didn't have access to it like they could do now though. We didn't have access.
Yeah,
Right.
Is that access, man? Access is killing it. It's killing the kids. Like, yo, they can see and do anything. Like, we gotta like police what they're watching. You know what I'm saying? As parents, in a sense, because we had that conversation before. Like, yo, I'm not letting my kid watch certain things because like YouTube. You know what I mean? They could be on regular YouTube watching something educational. Next thing you know, it go to the left and they on crazy. And you like, yo, what are you? And they still stuck to it. So if you're not paying attention, they stuck to it watching it. Like whole rap video, girl shaking her butt, somebody getting shot. You know
Even
what I mean?
the cartoons are killing each other.
Yeah.
You ever came across the fake Peppa Pig? I think we talked about this before. Oh man, you'll think it's Peppa Pig from the thumbnail. Let it play, see what happened. Oh man, Peppa Pig cussing, Peppa Pig killing people, like going crazy. Peppa Pig, bro.
I ain't caught that one.
Yeah, man, gotta watch them phones.
That's what I'm saying. Got to police what we allowing the kids to watch, because then, like you said, to desensitize them. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, now they think it's cool. Because I had to get on my son the other day because he was talking about he's running away because he seen something on YouTube talking about running away, and they thought it was funny. So he thought it was funny to say, I'm running away. Like, nah, what are you doing? Like, no, I got to get on you about that. You thinking it was funny, it was jokingly, but like, nah, you really running away from the house, you know what I mean, away. Like, yo, what are you doing?
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, and it's because he just seen something on YouTube. It was funny to him. He thought he was being funny, so he just kind of mirroring the same stuff he see.
Yeah.
So like, nah, bro, we gotta watch what we letting the kids see. You know what I'm saying?
But being at the school though, it's pretty cool though. Like from my first day being there till like currently, like you could tell the kids like got by here. You know, just walking the halls. You know, hey, Mr. Talley, you know, they come and dapping you up and stuff like that. So it's real cool experience.
So what do y'all do? Like, y'all, I know you said y'all kind of like an extra hand. So what y'all just kind of like helping with what exactly?
Yeah. So couple of things we did, like we brought in the barbershop. So we do that with the kids on every other Wednesday, talk to the fellas. Okay. You know, just about, you know, we make them like say something positive when they come in.
So does it,
how they day going.
Is that like a part of like the class? Like, so do they get time to just come to y'all?
Yeah, so they have, so on Wednesdays they have, I can't think of what it's called, but they have like this period where they like do stuff.
Like a free period almost?
Yeah, almost like a free period, yeah.
Is it like for the older, like the seniors and juniors, or?
There's everybody.
Okay, everybody,
yeah.
okay.
It's, man, I can't think of the name of it. But it's like a little period where they like go do like special things.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
And then they can choose to do, is it for like, they can choose just every week they can choose it?
So with the barbershop, you know, they just sign up. Yeah.
Okay.
So we have a sign up list and then we take so many kids and then we cut it off.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So they come in, you know, we talk to them. See how their day going, you know, see how we can help them. Gotcha. We did a pantry, with a clothing pantry. You know, we did that. And then with the, we started a broadcast team. Okay. So we helping them do that. They want to have a morning show. Okay. So helping them do that, we brought in Brittany from Fox 24.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, just using the community to come in. In the middle of the month, we're doing like a big entrepreneur thing. Like we bringing all the alumni in. Okay. They have like different businesses that do different things so they can see the kids.
It's like spending or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I did we was on the joint, the what was it?
I did the pitch.
The pitch,
right?
Yeah. So I know they was talking about that at that point.
Yeah. So they haven't, at this point, before we came in, they haven't had a pet rally, like a real pet rally.
Really?
Yeah. So
high school?
Yeah. So we've helped them throw a couple of pet rallies. Brought Vero in, brought AD in, had a Baby Jungle come perform. Yeah, so yeah, man, just trying to be an outlet to the kids, man, helping them with resources and stuff like that, whatever they need.
Yeah, that's
but you got a lot of bright kids, man. Like Jeremiah walked up to me. He was like, "Hey man, I really want to like take pictures and do videos. You know, like I see my granddaddy do it. You know, I helped him do it a couple of times. Like, put me on. You know, and then I call man photography. Like, hey, I got a little kid. You know, he want A, B, and C. Like, linking them up. You know, so yeah, just trying to like bridge that gap, give them resources.
But I mean, that says a lot about you though too, because I mean, you have the resources and people trusting what you saying. Like, yo, okay, well, if Talley said let's do it, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
and that's not just stemming from that. Like, you hear the story from the come up from the bartender to the consultant. Is like people paying attention to you, bro. Like, you got people looking up to you, even peers. Like, hey, he knows he's doing in this sector. We gonna come to him. So you definitely been influenced from what I'm hearing.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
And I also want to know like a time management piece. How do you juggle so many hats? Because are you currently doing everything we talked about right now?
Yeah. So I try to make everything like make sense. So like being at a school, like I represent Macon Black culture. I represent the Booster Club. I represent the Urban CEO. So like my work, I try to like combine everything.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So everything like kind of work cohesively.
Gotcha. So he's like, I'm at one spot, but I'm really doing three things.
Yeah.
At one time.
Okay.
Per se, yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And then have to go and manage a spot after all of that. It's like Superman during the day and at night.
Yeah.
Superman in another capacity.
I really put out my hours in at vibes like Thursday through Sunday.
Gotcha.
And then like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm kind of like in the community, moving around, stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So no days off.
Yeah, no days off.
Days off.
And then, still got to come home and juggle family.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
The most important part.
Right. The full time, all time, all the time job.
Sure. Shout out to my wife.
Indeed, McGree in the building. Big shout out to her. And then because y'all have y'all's business as well, right?
Yeah. So we operate Cheers Entertainment together. And so we have an educational piece that's online. And then we also do special event planning. We do staffing also. So we are one of the largest food and bev, service industry staffing companies in the area.
Oh man, that's all.
Staffing company. Let's dive into that at least surface level. Okay, how does that work?
So we have a contract with Macon Bev. Before it was Spectrum, OVG when they did amphitheater, they came in about Spectrum.
Okay.
So now OVG runs the amphitheater, auditorium, Coliseum.
Gotcha.
So before they came in, they was having like a hard time with staffing. So like when they need extra staff, they'll contact us and we'll send them like servers, we'll send them bartenders, that thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how would someone, be on the list or be available for y'all to call? Like, how would that work if it's on the fly? Like, how would you get them to connect them in like that? Like, you just have like a list full of people. And
Yeah. So they'll hit Kim, they'll be like, hey, we need 3 bartenders and X amount of servers. We got a big show coming up. And then Kim will just go through the database and pull everybody in.
So how does somebody get put into the database?
Oh, I mean, we're in the network. So I mean, like I know shitload of bartenders. I know plenty of servers. Yeah. So.
Gotcha. So it's just kind of like they don't have to apply or something like that to y'all.
Not per se. I mean, we do have a application process, but I mean,
I guess Wayne asking like, do y'all vet the people? Like,
no, I mean,
is he worth?
We vet him if we don't know him.
Okay.
I mean, but us being in the industry so long,
running into him all day.
Yeah, we know him all the time.
Okay.
Yeah. Like we might be at Applebee's I say Applebee's, but yeah, we might be at Applebee's and be like, damn, should get served. Hey, what's your name? Like, give me your information. We do such and such and such.
Mike got something for you.
Yeah, we got side jobs, stuff like that. Because like weddings, banquets, just different events. Like we always staff.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
Yeah.
So
just putting people on work, giving people opportunities.
What made y'all do that business?
Necessity. Somebody hit us up like, hey, bartender? Yeah, I know one.
Yeah. Especially, I'm sure, because y'all couldn't be there, every time. I'm sure they were like requesting y'all, and then eventually
got a middleman it. Make it happen.
Grew it into.
And that was during a period where I was trying to I had just got married, so I was trying to get out of bartending. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as being behind the bar physically.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I can definitely see that. And I kind of remember that time too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we kind of stepped back a little bit on the bartending. That makes sense. Yeah. You did something super epic too, with your engagement, marriage.
Yeah, man.
Get married at the same time. That was solid.
Yeah, that was Kim's first child.
Mm-hmm.
So we had a lot of people coming in from out of town. A lot of money being spent. A lot of money being spent. A lot of money being spent. So, in my head, I was like, bro, I knock all this out at the same time. Because I had already, told myself I wasn't going to have another child without getting married. So I already knew we was going to get married.
Right.
And so we had did the counseling. So I was just like, it only made sense to me financially. Like, hey, and we already at the terminal station.
Right.
Everybody here who's gonna be here, we did get married. You know what I'm saying? So like,
right.
Yeah, I need to go ahead and run it.
Perfect scenario.
Yeah.
So just did everything at one time. Won't go.
One take, Charlie.
Yeah. So it was me being frugal that actually turned out to be like super sweet.
Yeah, it was super solid. I seen the frugal part too. I was like, yo, this nigga's a genius.
So,
But I'm gonna have to run it back though. I mean, she do want to walk down the aisle, so yeah, man, we're gonna run it back one of these years. But it's just she wants smile, and I don't see smile.
I feel you.
I don't see smile at all.
Yeah. That's
So how you gonna tell somebody no? And then you have to look them in the face and
every day.
Like, yeah.
Every day. Well, man, this has been amazing, bro. Like, definitely done kicked a lot of games, especially in like, I know you was like, yo, bro, let's name it Water Talk. Like, you really, I know, educated me like crazy on.
oh man, blew my mind.
I had no idea about any of this when it came to the water. I'm just like, turn it on, turn it off, pay a bill.
Yeah.
Like, I had no idea. So
when it comes to the Macon Water Authority, though, it's like it's really a monopoly in the area. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's two things you can't live without. That's air and water.
that's facts.
You know what I'm saying? You can't live without water.
That's facts. I'm on a water diet right now.
And when it comes to like economic development,
Water and air diet.
like you can't develop nothing in the city without water.
Without water, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like Macon Water Authority play a major role. I mean, it's a quiet operation, but like
For sure.
it's a lot to be done as
big
far as
deal.
like when you talk about being intentional about programming in our community.
Yeah.
It's a lot to be done.
Yeah, that like I said, I would have never thought about any of that. Because even whenever I seen you running for it, I'm like, what?
What
I
it
didn't
do?
even know that was
Yeah.
a position. Like,
Bro, I
That's
swear
a
to
thing.
God. I'm thinking the same thing. Like, bro, running for district too. Like, I ain't even know that. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
you putting a light on it though. For
Yeah,
people
yeah.
who don't, understand, like me and Wayne. So,
And so like, and then our city is unique too, because like a lot of cities, like you have the water utility up under the city. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like, let me say, I think Henry County, for instance, like their water utility, like the city runs the water.
oh,
So in Macon, like it's separate. You got the
Okay,
city,
so-
and then you got the Macon Water
Macon Water
Authority, its
Authority.
own entity.
and so is it like a private company or something, or is it just?
So it started off as a private company back early 1900s. Then the state created the authority.
okay.
So it's a
So nobody
I don't wanna-
owns it.
You know,
type thing.
nobody owns it, but I don't want to say private. But it's a governmental agency that
Type thing.
controls the water. Yeah,
Got you.
yeah. But it's not a part of the city.
The
per
city.
se.
yeah, so
Okay.
so that's why it needs its own elected.
Yeah,
Official.
yeah. It has its own governing board. Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay.
Cause I guess if it was under the city, like the
But
mayor or something has say so.
No. But the city do so the city do appoint board members to the board.
Okay.
So everything is like cohesive. All the agencies. I mean, all the authorities are working
together.
cohesively together. Yeah.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, they have their own budget.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Water authority has its own budget.
Makes sense.
So no matter what the city going through, it won't affect the water budget, which is a good thing.
Yeah, definitely.
So the water the water authority still be able to, upgrade facilities, maintain water standards and all this type of stuff. Yeah. No matter what's going on.
So how something like the Flint crisis would happen? Like how could that happen? Like in Macon, like how would that happen? Like
So I mean, how would it happen is like just
like
neglect.
what's the process of like the water bad? We can't drink no water. Like
Just neglect. So the problem we have here is stormwater.
okay,
So like if you South Macon, when it rain real bad, like South Macon, like sub South, all the way down there, like it be messed up. Like so our main thing is stormwater.
Okay.
So like I said, we in the 200. Our city is 200 years old. 201 this year or next year. Yeah,
That's it.
somewhere 200 years old. So we're on a 200-year infrastructure. So the city really had no means to upkeep the storm water.
Right.
So about 6 years ago, they was like, let's let Macon Water Authority handle it because, they got the infrastructure to handle it. So the Macon Water Authority took on storm water probably about 6 years ago. I might be off a couple of years, but somewhere around 6 years ago, Macon Water Authority took over storm water. Mm-hmm. So during that time, they was like, all right, so what we need to do, to really put some skin in the game, they start charging us $5.99. So if you look at your water bill, you'll see a $5.99 stormwater fee. So all that goes to like to help stormwater to help that process.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. See, I'm being paying attention to the little $6 on your bill.
I've been seeing it. My water bill is high, bro. I'm like, where does this $6 come from? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
Shave it off.
got a call by that. Hey, $6. What y'all doing with it?
Yeah. But when it comes to our water though and our infrastructure though, we're in a real blessed place.
Okay.
Yeah. Really.
Shout out to Macon for the great water.
The best water.
And then, it's crazy because I go anywhere else in the country and just like, man, why does water taste like a dirty glass or something? I don't like it came out of a creek.
Yeah.
A dirty creek.
Dirty creek.
Well,
So
bro.
how go ahead, one.
No, go ahead.
Now I was saying we're gonna present the award, or you want?
Yeah. So,
All right, we're gonna present my guy, Mr. Marshall Talley, with a.
We get gifts.
Oh man, come on, man.
So, you could be anywhere in the world.
In the world.
right now. And, you decided to be here with us. So we appreciate you for being on the podcast.
Add this to my resume.
Yeah, for sure.
for
You
sure.
know what I'm saying? So that's it's presented by one of our sponsors. You want to give them the sponsor information?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Custom Labs, 478-225-2247, 89 Sandy Run Road, Bonaire, Georgia, 31211. If you need to make some type of trophy, some type of memorial type thing, if you want to give your team some trophies or sporting teams, or you want to just give your mom best
Day on the
mother
Road.
award or something like that, hey, hit up Custom Labs with that.
They black on?
Yeah, for sure.
So I need to hit them up. But
Yeah, we got you.
parade.
We're gonna see
that'd be
the
dope.
info.
Yeah.
So Custom Labs, the phone number again is 478-225-2247. Hit them up. So like Dwayne said, man, we appreciate you just giving us your time. So we gotta give you something in return.
Appreciate it.
The podcast just like letting you walk out without nothing. Like, bro, why I even came?
For sure. But nah, man, just being able to sit here, man, on y'all platform, man, that's a blessing, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, just want to tell the community, we do have the Juneteenth parade coming up, second annual. Black Girl Magic is the theme. Visit MaconJuneteenthParade.com if you want to sign up your organization or your business, or you want to be a sponsor. Early voting has started, and local elections, I can't stress how important local elections are. We have our mayor, we have commissioners, we have our sheriff, we have the water board.
Where to vote?
So we have 3 early voting locations. One would be the mall. The Board of Elections is their new location is at the mall. The other location would be Elaine Lucas Center. That's in Central Park. And the other one is the Theron Ursery Park. Yeah, that's over there off North Macon. So election day is May 21st. So if you mvp.sos.ga.gov, you go to that website, put in your information, and that'll let you know where you need to vote May 21st. Also, that'll let you know your district and who you're voting for also. So that's mvp.sos.ga.gov. G-O-V.
That's it.
Yeah, got you. Try to drop that joint in the comments.
Yeah. Go to the comments of the video. Just
So
drop
that
it in
way
there.
we have it linked so people can go ahead and click on that because that's important. So a lot of people, I'm sure, don't know their district or where to go to vote. So
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
definitely a great research.
100%.
So what we like to do before we end the podcast, we usually like to lead the people with something like something real inspirational, something that's going to kind of really get them going. Really encourage the people. So let you leave the little bit of word of inspiration for the people.
Yeah, man, be the change you want to see. I mean, look at yourself in the mirror, man, and be the change you want to see.
Okay.
That's it.
I like that.
Go ahead, Kay. I gave you a second, bro. I gave you like a second.
Your head was already turned, bro. I ain't even rushing.
I was looking. I was like, is he gonna say something? What's up?
Oh man. So I'm gonna recap the story. Pour into the community. I think we have had a couple of community like activists, like influencers, like here lately. So just pour into the community, man. I mean, if you got time to give back, or even just the resources, it doesn't always have to be a financial give back. You just connect people. Try to put people in a better mind space, or just better financially. Like he said, he met a young man who wanted to be a photographer. He introduced him to one. The barbering thing you got going on at the school, I feel like that's pretty cool.
Shout out to Barbers on Duty.
Yeah, shout out to Barbers on Duty. So yeah, man, just give back when you can. That's what I got.
Gotcha. For me is kind of along the same lines, like per se, like kind of be that light that you want to see.
Mm-hmm.
And then don't be afraid to reinvent yourself.
Most definitely.
Because like, if y'all didn't get nothing else from the story, I understood, like I seen like, reinventing yourself. Like every time, like, okay, I'm doing this. I want to do this no more. I'm on to something else. I'm on to something else. I'm still within the same industry, right? Because water, that goes in your drinks, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's not like he's too far out of his wheelhouse. But he's reinventing himself within the same industry in a sense. So don't be afraid to reinvent yourself if you kind of, stuck in the rut, or you just not feeling no more, or you just growing out of that area in your life. Just don't be afraid to adjust and reinvent.
For sure.
That's it. Tell everybody where to find you at, bro. Like how they can, get in contact with you.
Oh, yeah. So if you want to make a donation to the campaign, MarshallTalley.com, Facebook, Marshall Talley. Instagram, what is it? Yeah, F a Bartender on Instagram. But yeah, man, make sure and that's another thing too, man, with campaigns, like as far as like the black community, to like, man, like just donating to campaigns, like it's just something like we're not educated on.
For sure.
It's rough.
It's rough, I'm sure.
It's rough, man. And when you think like, man, like let's say like the mayor's race, for instance, like bro, like they raise a lot of money. Like a lot of money. You're talking about like 200, 300,000 like type money,
For the mayor?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Like they raise a lot of money, man. Like campaigns are like really expensive. And you gotta think like you trying to touch each person with messaging like 3 to 5 times.
Oh yeah. I can see that being expensive.
Yeah, it's real expensive.
Yeah, so definitely, make sure, what's the website again?
MarshallTalley.com.
Yeah.
We'll just drop it in the comments.
Okay.
For sure.
Be on fire.
Yeah. So
man, make sure y'all go vote, man. Y'all go handle your business.
That's it. That's right.
We can only do so much, man, but it take y'all to put us in there.
That's a fact. Tell them where to find you at MVPK.
MVPK Instagram, MVPK pretty much all platforms. K Carswell, Facebook, MVPK TikTok. Fairly ambitious. If you need to ride for a while, if you want to ride in style, if you want to ride for a while, holla at the guys. We got the car rentals going on.
Indeed.
And what else we do? We do car detailing. So if you need some car detailing stuff going on, hit us up.
Spark Show.
The Spark Show, the famous Spark Show. Man. Hey, Goats Don't Count Sheep, man. The merch going on. Move this mic out the way.
I need me a shirt, black and white.
We got you, bro. Goats Don't Count Sheep, the official merch for the recap podcast, man. Like my man Marshall up here, we doing. We got the goats up here. My man working day and night. I know you heard the story, so hey, we just trying to be an influence.
That's it. And then Wayne Wealthy Woodard on Facebook, CEO Wayne Wealthy on Instagram, Ambitious Graphics, Ambitious Rental, and then we got Imagine 584 where we at now. So if you need a spot to do a photo shoot at or shoot your own podcast, definitely hit us up. We would love to help. And yeah, that's it.
That's it.
So this has been it, man. We appreciate you.
Y'all, fellas.
Oh man, definitely. Thank you. Beats by Avery. Gonna take us out.
Hey.